for all of their continued support. Dr. Weldon, Mr. Grassley, Mr. Hodge, who were all new this year, but they all jumped in and helped us out in any way possible, anything we asked. We appreciate that. All of the teachers throughout the year who helped us, whether it was judging tryouts, doing teacher evaluations, which I know they don't love, but they do it and turn them in, and it really helps us out. Coach class and the football coaching staff and the football team, they're always helpful and supportive, and they're very courteous to us at all times, so we're certainly thankful for them. All the support staff in all of the buildings. I always want to mention Judy, because we couldn't do anything without her. To the parents, thank you for getting the girls to practice, paying for their gear, volunteering, driving, baking bake sale goods, bringing treats, getting your car washed, feeding us all, donating money to fundraisers, yelling loud, communicating and having patience, and all of the many, many things they do to make our program work. A few specific thank yous go to Modesty Ewing. She does the Tackle Cancer event for the past 2 years, and I don't have to do a lot at all to get that going, which includes the t-shirt sales and the silent auction, so I don't see her, but thank you, Modesty, for that. Ewings, McClellans, and Wilkes for the trailer hay and driving us in the homecoming parade. Ronna Nelson, who has been our volunteer seamstress for the past 3 years. Sometimes we need a quick turnaround and she fixes us up. I can assure you she's much better at alterations than I am, and we are lucky to have her, so thank you so much. To the moms who organized our pre-state luncheon, it was lovely. It was really beautiful to look at. We really appreciated that. It really set the tone for competition. They're not here tonight, but Marilyn and JP Hartung, who are our unofficial cheer grandparents, they take care of us coaches, and then they also host our initiation dinner. The Blackbirds, who made sure not only us but the football team got fed after the away games. Keith Please for working with us for pictures. We had a new volunteer coach this year for football. She's actually the assistant coach for basketball, Mackenzie Husted. She really stepped up and helped us out a lot during the football and competition season. At this time, I want to acknowledge our all-male cheer team. It's my most fun night probably of the year working with them, so I have a certificate for them. Logan Ferris. Tim Watts. Mason Borders. Cruz Lewis. I have a feeling Cruz might want to try out for cheer one day. Blake Class. We could always use Blake as a fill-in flyer if football doesn't work. Ethan Bray. Latrell Douglas. Jacob Nelson. Seth Bray. Colton Christensen. And Jeff Smoot. He was kind of the unofficial captain. Okay, a quick season recap. At regionals, we received first place, which provided a huge confidence boost to the girls. At state, we received second place. I'd like to mention our score, starting from 3 years ago, has improved by 50 points over the past few years, which is not an easy feat. So we've come a long way from 3 years ago. It takes a while to build up something solid. So we hope to continue to do well or even better in the future. And now our awards. Okay, our first award is for our mascot, Tucker Gresham. This is Tucker's first varsity letter as freshman, and he's also a senior tonight. Emma Blackford, freshman. This is Emma's first year receiving a varsity letter. Hannah Garza. Carolyn Gunnels. Jasmine Stewart. Lillian Crooks. Alize Burnham. Mackenzie Claypool. Brianna Lau. Evie Nelson. Kaylee Perry. Carly Wilt. Michaela Aldridge. Michaela is also the winner of this year's Spirit Award. The girls vote on who they think has the qualities of a cheerleader, who's positive, always encouraging, and there's a whole list on the award. Oh, Michaela. Slow down. It's an honor, really, for a freshman to receive that award. So, congratulations, Michaela, for being honored by your teammates. Blythe McClellan. Blythe was a captain this year. She's also the recipient of the SOAR Award, which is an award for our flyers. That's the top girl, if you don't know what that means. She really stepped up this year and added some new skill sets that she didn't have last year. And it really helped us out a lot for our competition scoring. So thank you and congratulations. Gabby Golder. Gabby is one of our captains this year. She's also the recipient of the Old Faithful Award. The Old Faithful Award is for someone who is reliable and steadfast. We have many girls that fit that description, and it was hard to choose just one. But there are times in a season when it gets down to who wants it the most. Not when times are easy, when times are getting tough. When practice is hard, everyone is tense, and 3 days before a competition, someone seriously sprains their ankle in 2 places, and then 2 nights before competition, the kid who is always sick comes down with strep. She shows up and performs while her mom's out running to get antibiotics. I told Gabby I would mention this, but she has the immune system of a 90-year-old, but the backbone of a soldier. And so for that, we are giving her the Old Faithful Award. So thank you. Maddie Ewing. Maddie was one of our captains this year. She is also the scholar athlete this year. I should have mentioned with Blythe, but Maddie also shares this honor. Blythe was an all-state selectee at the state competition. Pretty much we have judges, they watch the competition, and we submit a photo, and they watch that girl and grade her on her skills during that time. I don't think it's a shame in mentioning this is Maddie's 3rd time being nominated, but her first win, and I think she would agree that her skill set really improved and her technique improved, and all of those things, and having 2 All-State Award winners helped us propel us to 2nd place this year. Did I say you're a scholar athlete? Okay, all right. Thank you, Maddie. So we have 1 senior this year, Lauren Nash, and all the girls were wondering, where her doll is, but she'll have it during basketball, so that's why she doesn't have her doll out tonight. This is Lauren's 4th year cheering on Varsity, and we've had the pleasure of coaching her for the past 3 years. She cheers football, basketball, she's on the Orangettes, she's in marching band, she does Upward Bound, and she has a job. Lauren is a very quiet young lady, and if you don't know her, you might not even notice because she's so quiet if she's not very comfortable with you. But that also presents itself in that she is very mature. She doesn't roll her eyes. She doesn't talk back. There's no heavy sighs. That might not sound like a lot, but it goes a long way towards setting the tone during practice. Sometimes leaders speak out and say a lot, and then sometimes they just show how to lead and show how to be by their actions. And Lauren is certainly one of those people who leads by example. She is a base on the squad. So she is receiving the Foundation Award. I'm not joking when I say anything we ask Lauren to do, she does. So whether it's someone does a switch lib or someone is literally switching her feet in her hands, she does it. Like, takes her a few tries and then she gets it with no problem. She is by far one of the strongest bases I've ever known, and she will definitely leave a huge hole for someone else to fill. Good thing there is a little sister, so we're hoping maybe, the little sister has a little bit of what Lauren has. Lauren also has a sly sense of humor, which you may not notice at first, but I always know what she's thinking, even if she doesn't say it. Anyone that's based with Lauren, I think, has to step up their game and rise to the occasion, and usually their skill set improves. So I know all of the girls who've cheered with Lauren are better for it. Lauren plans on attending MACC, and she hopes to possibly cheer in college as well. So thank you, Lauren, for your years of dedication, and good luck.